Hi everyone, so this is a quick get ready with me video. I'm probably a little bit rusty because I haven't made videos in a while, so it might be a bit awkward and strange, but hopefully I'll be okay. And yeah, it's just kind of my everyday winter makeup routine. Obviously it is winter, you can see by my polo neck that it's very wintry at the moment. So I'm just going to kind of get started with my everyday face. I'm going to use a little bit of the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Resurfacing Primer just on the areas where I get really oily, because I don't love how this kind of really mats down your entire complexion, but on my very oily areas it's quite useful. So I just use a tiny bit over my oily T-zone, and you can see it zapped the oil away instantly, and it does make it last quite well as well. Now for foundation, I tend to use something a little bit more hydrating during the cooler months because my skin can get a little bit lackluster looking. So I'm going to use NARS Sheer Glow. This is in Barcelona. It's a tiny bit dark for me because I haven't used any fake tan, but it's quite sheer, so it can kind of work, and you see that's how the lid of it kind of works, so you can get it a little bit smaller. Then I just like to take a little bit of this, and this is the type of product where a little goes quite a long way, but it's very liquid, so you need to use the appropriate blending tools. And I'm using my QVS stippling brush. You could just use whatever dual fibre brush you've got. The MAC 187 would do, the Sigma one. But I kind of like how big this one is, and it gets larger areas all in one go. It's about £8 from your local Superdrug. Just going to add a little bit more in the areas that need a little bit more coverage. Chin, nose, cheeks. And there we go. I don't know why I just pulled that silly smiley face, but whatever. I'm now going to use a tiny bit of concealer, and since we've moved I've actually been sleeping really well, so I haven't had as many under eye issues, shall we call it, like I normally would, but that might just be due to the cold weather. You want to stay in bed longer. I'm using Laura Mercier Secret Concealer in shade 3. All over the under eye area. And yeah, I've said it a couple of times before I think, but I love this concealer. It just has really great coverage. Then on top of that, I'm just going to add a little bit of something more durable because it is very creamy and we don't want it to slide off. I'm using a tiny bit of Collection 2000's Lasting Perfection in medium, just around kind of the outer corners and just there because I've got quite dark on that eye. And I'm using my Blush Professional blending brush to just blend this in. And I like to just tap it with my finger just to make sure it's all blended. Okay, now shall we do powder? A little bit of Rimmel Silky Loose powder because you all know how much I adore that. I'm just going to apply a little small amount. I don't really like to over powder. Actually, before powdering, I'm going to do highlighter before powdering because that's how I like to do it with this product, and it is Benefit High Beam. And I just like to put a little bit on top of my foundation, so it really looks like it's coming from within the skin. So I put 3 drops there and 3 drops there. And then I'm using a flat brush. You can use your foundation brush if you use the traditional one. This is just like a pack brush, which I got in, I think it was like a brush kit or something a while ago. And I just use that to blend it in. And it just gives your skin a really nice kind of glowy, polished look. A little bit of something there. You can see that right there. It really helps kind of give your skin a really nice polished glow. A little bit on the tip of your nose and your Cupid's bow. Powder. Rimmel Silky Loose. I like to just apply it kind of quite liberally, but all over, like so. Great. Now I'm going to use some bronzer, and you all know that my current obsession is the Makeup Academy bronzer in shade 3 because it's just such a lovely, lovely shade. So I'm getting it on a big fluffy brush and get rid of any excess and take that over my forehead, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and tops of cheekbones to just make you look like you've had a little bit of sun, even though I have had 0 sun. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. These are the QVS eyelash curlers, and they are my favourite. I like them better than the MAC ones. I haven't tried the Shu Uemura ones though, but I do kind of want to. Just curled my lashes first, and I'm now going to just do my brows very, very quickly, because I'm sure you don't want to be sitting here for hours watching me do this. Although you don't, I don't know, maybe you do. I like watching these types of videos while I'm getting ready. I feel like I'm getting ready with a friend or something. Okay, gonna use the Benefit Princess kit, which, look what I did. I smashed my mirror. I stood on it by accident, but it's alright. This kit's kind of seen better days anyway. I need to find a great dupe for this colour because I'm kind of starting to run a little low on it. It's just a perfect matte brown, really. I'm sure MAC do. Maybe charcoal brown or something. I need to look into it. But I just kind of fill my brows in. I do like a really, really strong brow as well in the cooler months because I tend to have a stronger eye. In the summer I like a bolder lip, but in the winter months I like a stronger eye during the day. So I think your brows need to kind of match your eyes. Not match your eyes, but kind of reflect the kind of overall look. Just going to run a little bit of clear mascara over them to make them stay in place. So, and now we can move on to the eyes, using a little bit of MAC's Bare Steady Paint Pot as a base, all over my lid. I just love how this just never creases on me when everything creases on my weird shaped eyelids. Right, I'm now going to do my eyeshadow using, if I could find the right brush, that would be quite helpful. But of course, I'm not sure what I've done with it. So we're going to have to improvise. I'm using my Urban Decay Naked palette, which doesn't need any introduction. You've seen it a million times before, I'm sure. But I'm going to use the shade Toasted, which is this one right here, on a fluffy brush, all over my lid. And this is just one of those shades that just really, really flatters my eye colour. I like to keep most of the colour kind of on the outer corner. You can see right there, it just really, really flatters your eye colour if you've got kind of greeny brown eyes. But I think it is the kind of colour that would look nice on any eye colour. And I'm now just going to blend in a little bit into the crease. Just very, very gently. And I might add a little bit of a darker shade into the crease. I'm going to use Hustle, which is this one right here. Just a little bit in the outer corner. Just to give you that tiny bit of extra depth. But it's still low key enough to look good during the day. Like so. I'm going to use a little bit of an inner corner highlighter. I'm going to use Virgin, just to open up the eye area. Like so. A little bit of an inner corner highlighter because I love that. Mascara, Max Factor's False Lash Effect Fusion, which I'm dying to just use up. I'm really trying to use this up because I'm quite naughty for using things up. I never use them up fully. I need a closer mirror to do this. I can't do my mascara from miles away. It doesn't work. So I'm just going to use this. That's one eye done. But I've got the Benefit Their Real mascara, which I'm dying to use. It just gives you really amazing lashes. But I'm trying to be good and use this baby up first. I'm going to use it on my top lashes and then just a little bit on my bottom. And I kind of just use what's left on the brush on my bottom lashes and don't overload on my bottom lashes. So that is my eyes done. Quickly, we're going to use a little bit of blusher. I'm going to use MAC's, what is this, Pink Swoon. Just because it's a kind of nice cool tones colour that is working with my skin tone at the moment, which is a little bit crappy and lifeless looking all over the apples. And for my lips, I'm going to use a combination of Rimmel's Nude Attitude, which is one of their matte shades. All over my lips. Make sure your lips are well moisturised before you use any of the Rimmel mattes though, because they are quite drying. So I'm just going to tap this down. Just nude out my lips a little. And then I'm using number 17's Mirror Shine Beehive, which is nearly all gone. And these are just so creamy and glossy and beautiful. And that is it. That's my winter face. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know how you feel about the lighting and everything like that. Oh, quickly, I'll just mention as well, because I know I'll get asked, my nail polish is Barry M's gold, is it the foil one? I think it's called foil. I'll put it in the description box because I'm not 100% on what it's called, but I think it's foil. My watch is from New Look, my ring is from Swarovski Crystals, and my earrings are from a little boutique shop, I can't remember what it's called. They're just little dangly pearl ones, but they're really, really pretty and I really like them. They were £5. So yeah, I might film a quick outfit of the day for you as well if you're interested, because I'm wearing something that's not very me-ish today, but I kind of like it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It is very long. Let me know if you made it all the way till the end, and I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.